Heel, Alfie.
Good heel. Good heel. Good heel. Good heel. Heel, Alfie. Good heel. Good heel, Alfie. Alfie, heel. Good. 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 Sit. Watch. Good. 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 Good means keep doing it. Yes. 2 seconds later, he gets a piece of food. My command as part of sit is watch. The food is between his eyes and my eyes. So when he's on my left, it's over here. When he's sitting in front of me, it's over here. Watch. Good. Get that first good in there right away. I keep my hand here because he has a tendency to want to get up. My leash is loose, but if he goes to get up, I'm going to say N-O, sit, and make a little, hold a little tension until he sits. Good. Yes. Alf. Watch. Good. 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 Yes. Now, a long time ago, I used to teach people to hold the leash in 2 hands. There's a triangle right here in this collar, and when that triangle, when you can see the triangle, the collar is on. I would like him listening to me on a loose leash, which means leaving that down. As soon as I put it in 2 hands as we're walking, it gets tight, it gets loose. Like this, in my right hand, and my hand closer to him, this is like the letter J. That's how I'd like to keep it. Now when I needed to do things with my left hand, I just put my right hand up here, and I can lift up to make him sit. If he's going too fast, I can snap towards his tail and say no heel, and then good heel. It's my job to keep this collar right next to my left leg. When I go to the left, I actually check towards his tail, put my left foot in front of him, his head in front of my leg, put my feet together, and I keep leading with my left, keeping it tight to my leg. Sit. Now that move is called together and touch. Sometimes he's a little slow about sitting, and I'm going to make him sit, not on the 3rd sit, but on the 1st sit every time I stop. So when I anticipate I'm going to stop, sometimes I put the leash in 2 hands. With my right hand, I grab as close to his head as I can, keeping my hands next to my body. I lift up, and I kind of tuck his butt forward a little bit so he sits next to me. Alfie, heel. Good, good, good. You can see I use his name, and he looked up with me. Heel. Now in anticipation of sitting, the leash will go in 2 hands, and as I stop, sit. As soon as I sit, I keep my hand where it's comfortable for me. When I make him sit, it's down here, so he can't move all around. If I give him this much leash and I lift up, who knows where he's going to end up sitting. But if I lift up from here, it's easy to keep him next to me. Watch. Good sit. Good sit. Good sit. Good sit. Yes. Now I know people that practice this for 8 or 10 minutes, they want the dog sitting and looking at them. Good, good, good. They're dog trainers, they're a little crazy. But you should be able to do this for 30 seconds or a minute or 2. And in stimulating situations, you should be able to keep them engaged because you tell him how to behave. You teach him. It's time to start keep taking this leash and teaching him the rules and limits he needs to know. Yes. Okay, now with this leash, I'm only using about this much, and everything else, I'm just folding up all the time. So it'll be a little easier for me to use a shorter leash. What you don't want to do is start wrapping it around your arm, because you want to change hands, you got to unwrap it. Too much goofing around. Shorter leash is easier. Before I take the other one off, I put the shorter one on. That way he was never off leash, even though we're in a room right here, but sometimes I see we're in group class and somebody lets a dog get loose. It should never be out of your control. Alfie, good sit. Good sit. Now, I make him sit by putting the leash in 2 hands, and then my right hand goes by his head, lifts up where I want his head to be, and my left hand tucks his butt forward a little bit. Alfie, heel. Sit. I also kept him from throwing his butt out that way. If he was to sit on an ink blot, I would like the mark to be in the same place in relation to me. I don't want him sitting over here. I don't want him sitting here. I don't want him sitting facing me. When I say sit, his shoulders, his hips should be right next to me. Watch. Good, 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 yes. Alfie, that was to get his attention. Heel. Heel, Alfie. Good heel. Good. Heel. Come on, heel. he's not going quick enough, I'll speed up a little bit, and when he catches up to me, I'll say good every time I put my left foot down. Heel. Watch when I make a circle. I put the leash over here. Heel. Now if he doesn't turn with me, I'm going to give a quick snap in the direction I'm going. Sit. We're not arguing so much about the sit. Watch. Good. 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 Yes. 1,000, 2,000. Deliver fast with his nose up. Now some people are afraid just because his dog has teeth. If there's somebody like that, he really doesn't take it. He doesn't hurt me when he takes it. But maybe when he's a puppy, he did, so people get afraid and they start going, ah, ah. If you pull it away like that, he's going to snap at it. So if you see anybody that's even a slightly bit afraid, man, woman, child, have him give it to him underhand, and right where his face is. Then they put it in their fingers or in their palm, right underneath his mouth, and then he takes it a little more gently for those people that might be afraid. When I tell him to heel, I start walking with the foot next to the dog. I might get his attention because he's not looking at me. Alfie, heel. Good heel. Heel, Al. Good heel. Heel. Good. 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 Heel, Alfie. Good heel. Heel. Good heel. To the left. Back. See that left rear leg adjust and how tight he stays next to me? Sit. I always say sit once. He doesn't, if it takes more than one, he's not deaf, he's just not listening. Good, good, yes. Now when I made him sit, it's down here if I need help by lifting up. Once he's sitting, I move my hand a little further away in case my hand tastes like crumbs or something. So I don't hit him with the end, I just lay this across my palm. Stay is a chop, it means Allan's leaving. When I want him to walk with me, I start with my left foot. When I want him to stay, I step right in front. Good sit. Good sit. Good sit. I also keep my hands open. When people make a fist, the dogs think there's food in it. Yes. I don't give food from his pocket, from my pocket. I bring it up, hey, out. I bring it up to my chin and I deliver to him. Because if I keep feeding from here, out. Alfie, that nose will eventually be in this pocket. So I bring it upstairs and deliver in front of him. Alfie, heel. Heel. Come on, heel, good heel. Come on, good. 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 Back. Good. Good. Now here's a very fancy about turn. He goes to the right. When I would trip over the dog, I turn to the left. Heel. Heel out. Good. Good. Back. Good. 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 Sit. When we go for a walk, there's no sniffing. There's a walk that's not an obedience walk where you can let him sniff, you can let him mark territory, you can let him bark at people, but that's what he's been doing for years. It's about time he started being a follower. And as a follower, he could actually relax more on a walk if he's not sniffing. Sometimes sniffing, I call it, it's almost like a vacuum cleaner. They're getting too much input. He should be getting calmer every day that he works with me. He needs to start doing this with the whole family. Good, good, yes. Now, teaching him to come when we're called, while we're walking, I'll put the leash in my other hand. And I'll just start backing up and I'll lure him with food. I'll show you. Heel. Heel. Everything that I'm doing with him is on leash. Heel. Put the leash in my left. This is called call to front. I run backwards. Here. I lure. See where the food is? When I stop, I bring him closer. Sit. Yes. Now he came so fast and sat so close. I said yes and gave him one piece of food. As you can tell, there's another piece of food in my hand. Watch. Good. 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 Yes. 1,000. 2,000. Now I could just keep on backing up. I need a little room. Here, when I back up my arms out here, when I stop, I bring him closer. Sit. I didn't yell it. I didn't repeat it. Yes. Second piece of food's already in my hand. Watch. Good. 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 Yes. Eventually we could practice this in the backyard at a distance, but I would use a long line or a retractable leash because I want to make sure he doesn't have an option to not listen. I start, put the food in his mouth, run backwards. When I stop, bring him in closer, sit. So a couple of things. He's learning to come. He's learning when he gets to me to sit, not to jump on me. Right? Yes. Out here. Come on, big boy. And I've changed the word. I think when he was a puppy, if he chewed something or did something wrong, people would say, come here. show him what he did wrong. That's a good reason the dogs don't come. If they associate negative reinforcement, like, let me show you the poop in the living room, or let me show you what you chew. Come. It sounds harsh, it sounds like a bad word. Heel. It's called a left finish. Sit. Yes. So sometimes one of the remedies is I say here. It sounds much happier. Here. Or you could say front. Or sometimes, here. We could even teach him, out, here. Touch. As soon as he touches my hand, give him a piece of food. You could drop it on the ground and let him get it that way too. So touch, where all of a sudden he's coming, and if he's this close and he has to drag it, he's out, here, touch. While I give him the piece of food, he'll, out, sit, good sit, stay, good sit, Alfie, good sit, Alfie, here, come on, good big boy, sit, yes. Now that wasn't on leash, but I've been practicing. I've probably done hundreds of these with him already. Now instead of me going to the heel position to him, I teach him to come to the heel position. He's going to follow my left foot in this piece of food. Out. Out. You're so pretty. Heel. Big step towards the wall. He follows me back here. I turn him in. I keep the food in front of him. So we're sitting in the same direction. Hips and shoulders, yes. Heel out. So when I'm walking, if I see ducks or geese and I want to make sure he comes any time, I just back up. Here. Sit. I made a very little tug with the leash because he was looking over towards the door. Because I had the leash on, I could just remind him, you're not going to the door, you're coming to me. Yes. Watch. Good. 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 Yes. And your eyeballs are pretty in the pictures. Okay, now instead of doing the left, I'll show you left finish. Now, heel. Drop my left foot back towards the camera, get him back here, turn him in, and come forward. That's it. I call that parking the car. Heel out. Here, Alfie. Sit. See how I back up quick and he gets this happy gait and you can almost see him smiling? Good. Good. I'm giving him food. I'm petting him. I'm playing with the toy when he gets to me. I'm not showing him what he chewed in the kitchen. Alfie, watch my left foot. Heel, way back here. Back, in, pull up. I call this one parking the car. Yes. Now I hold the food right where I want his face to be when he sits. The collar is next to my leg. That's what we're going for. Heel out. Come on, good heel. Good heel. Good heel. Same exercise. Instead of a left finish, out. Here. Sit. Yes. I want him coming with his head up and his tail wagging. Now this is called a right finish. I don't lure with food. I could. Sometimes people try to go around. But I need him to take a big step towards the wall. He won't follow my right foot if I say follow this. I actually keep my left foot where it's at, but I put the leash in my right hand. That's called a cue. Out. Go right. When he gets back here by the wall, switch the leash behind my back. Give the target. Sit. No. Now he was going to leave that position, so I was lifting up. He was going to leave it. I went together and touch real quick. And at first, he doesn't want to stay sitting. Watch. Good. Good. And now he kind of sits like an old guy. He rolls off to one hip on the side. As you take some weight off him, which I recommend you do, he'll start, he should be better. He should do that less. Heel, Alfie. Heel, Alf. Good heel. Good heel. Back. A little check towards his tail. Watch his left rear leg move. His front leg's almost stopped moving. And he adjusts to stay next to me. Heel, Alf. Alf, heel. Come on, big boy. Heel. So when we're walking, the leash is in my right hand, hanging like a J. When I go to the left, back, and I block with my left foot. Heel. Heel, Alf. The leash is loose because he's listening. It never gets tight. Back. I just stepped in front of him and he adjusted the rear. I don't know if you saw that. Look at it again if you need to. Heel out. Back. Put my left foot in front of him. See how the rear adjusts? Heel out. Heel, Alfie. That's the boy. That's the boy. Heel. Sit. Watch. Good. 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 He's not the fastest sitter, but I think as he takes some weight off, he'll start doing stuff faster. Now everything I'm doing with food, right now I'm teaching him how to do what I want him to do, and I'm using food. If I want to really stimulate him, I could take my ball on a rope, which I'm developing at another, not necessarily with teaching basic obedience, but I will use it to stimulate, motivate, and reward when there's stimulus. Out, heel, sit. Now this next one I call off and take it. Watch, good sit, good sit, good sit, yes. Deliver fast with his nose up. Also that first good has got to come quick. Watch, good. It's like setting the hook, good. Good, sometimes I just move my lips. Good, why is my hand here? If he goes to move, I'm going to say no sit, good sit, yes. Now here, before I move, the leash is still loose. Before I move the leash towards him, you can say off or leave it. It means no, not now. No means never. Off. Take it. Good boy. I'll have to do that one again. It's like reminding him from the beginning. Watch. Good sit. Good sit. Good sit. Yes. Now. Hey. Off. Take it. That's perfect. You can see the way he looked over at me. Now I'm going to do it with my hand, my palm. Off. I don't want to be touched with his mouth or his paw unless I ask. Now I give him a nice grooming stroke. Nice, good boy, good. Yes. Now when I pay, I don't pay from the pocket. I bring it up to my chin and I deliver in front of him. Heel. Yeah. This is called left spiraling. I'm going to go around 3 cones. Back. Back. Good. See how nice he's adjusting his whole body? That's 3. Now I go around 2. Back. Back. Keep your head up straight or you will get dizzy doing these. Back. To make it a little fun after that. Here, Al. See how fast he's coming and his tail starts wagging? That's how we want her. Oh, it's just perfect. Wow. Good, Al. Good, Al. Good, yes. Left finish, I call it parking the car. Al. I say heel for the left, I say right for the right. Al. Heel. Mount my left foot, then follow the food all the way back to my left foot. Then I bring my feet together, hold the food in front of him, raise it a little bit. Yes. Let go when his butt hits the ground. One hand is always on the leash. Good sit, big fella. Good sit, Al. Heel. Heel. Heel, Al. In rally class, where the ribbons behind me come from, sit. It's stuff like this. It looks, this is a pivot. The call front is in rally. Finish right, finish left. And sometimes if I don't want it, I always have to sit in front of me. Here, heel. I'll show you what I call a forward left. Here, sit. There's always a sit in front of me. Good, good. Don't blow this off. Good, good, yes. And I don't have to finish right now. Hey, Al, watch. Good sit, good sit, good sit, yes. Now here comes my left forward. There's no sit at the end. So I'm going to say heel, Al. When he gets way back here, turn him in. And when he gets next to me, we just start walking. Heel. Good heel, Alfie. Alfie, heel. Back. Good. Good. Tighten my left leg. I just want his rear legs adjusting. Sit. Didn't quite sit quick enough, so I gave him a little help. Right, big thing, big thing. Good boy, Al. Good boy, yes. So here's a 180 pivot to the right, sit to sit. Al, in rally, instead of following everyone in the class around, they set up a course where they have different moves, and every time you get to a sign with a picture on it, you do what it tells you. Here's a 180 pivot to the right, sit to sit. Alfie, heel. Sit. Whoa. Alfie. Hey, 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 sit. Out. Heel. Good heel, come on, good, 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 sit. Hey. Watch, good, good, yes. 180 to the pivot to the left, sit to sit. Alfie, back. Heel. Gotta pick your foot up, sit. Good boy, out. Watch, good sit, good sit, good sit. Yes. 1,000, 2,000. When I reward with his nose up. So he's still looking at me and making a beautiful eye contact. Heel. If I turn and he starts to go too slow, heel. I go a little quicker, and when he catches up, praise him like crazy. That's Alf. I call this one your owner's manual.